Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here with Market Mastery 360. This is episode 4. We're going to be discussing quite a bit of things today, so buckle your seatbelts and let us tackle it. As we all know, July 26th, FOMC rate decision is going to be announced. We are expecting an increase of 0.25%, which we are in stance right now of interest rate of 5 to 5.25%. With the increase, it is going to yield interest of 5.25 to 5.50%. As we can see over here, this is the Fed rate monitoring tool, and in 15 hours and 8 minutes, the Federal Reserve interest rate decision is going to be announced. 98.3% of people, analysts think that it is going to be raised by 0.25, while only 1.7 believe that it is going to be raised half a basis point. And as we can see over here, moving on to the rest of the week, we have Thursday GDP and durable goods, while we have PCE and personal income, which are all have potential to impact the market. On the other hand, we had very, very important earnings, quarter two earnings of Microsoft and Google announced today. Microsoft, both of them beat expectations. Microsoft reported EPS earnings per share at 2.69, while it was expecting it at 2.55, while revenue was reported at 56.19 billion. Unexpected was 55.49 billion. As we can see over here, if we go to Microsoft stock, we can see that today, after market, we consolidated for quite some time, and then we dropped. Volatility was very, very, very high. Initially, after market close, immediately we dropped a little bit. Then we made back to previous levels, and then we consolidated for quite a time, and then we dropped again. And this drop was due to the revenue call after the earnings being reported. Now, if we move ahead and talk about Google reported earnings as well today. It reported stronger earnings than Microsoft, and their guidance call, which goes after the earnings is reported, Google was expecting an EPS earnings per share of 1.34, while it reported 1.44, a 7.28 surprise, and expected a revenue of 72.76 billion, while reported was 74.60 billion. Unlike Microsoft, Google soared today to an all new time high, or at the 30-minute chart, as we can see over here. It soared about 6% after market, which makes me believe that it is a little bit on the overbought level, and then we would have to wait and see. On the other hand, AMC, as we discussed on our latest episode, that after the surge on the 21st, we saw a decrease, and whoever shorted the stock went out profitable. We can see that it kept on making lower lows and lower highs, and as we expected, it was a pump and dump, a typical pump and dump. Now, thanks to Meta is going to report earnings on the 26th, which is tomorrow as well. So for the 26th, Meta reports earnings. It is expecting APS at 2.89, while expecting revenue at 31.03 billion. Please be reminded that all of these companies have very, very, very big market cap, so they could potentially affect the market, as today Microsoft affected the market, and we saw some sort of a drop with the market because MSFT has a big market cap, which would in turn affect the market. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of the day. I will be uploading another video by the end of this week to talk about the Federal Reserve decision, and to talk about more economical data that is going to be released, and to talk about Meta earnings. I hope that you are profitable, and let's end the day on a great note. Thank you.